welcome everyone to a new season of the NBA. I'm sure just a few games in the books thus far, Richard. As a player, how important is this part of the schedule?
It's crucial for a lot of guys. Right now, coaches are nailing down lineups and rotations. A strong start can set you up for the rest of the season.
And now the Los Angeles starters. They've got James, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Davis. Then there's James, Wiggins with it, picked up by James, outside Curry. Deflects the pass. In transition, here they come. Elbow shot, and that one drops for him. West has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He could roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr, and the point of emphasis of the game plan against Anthony Davis was to simply be more physical inside. Coach said we have to force him outside the paint and make him shoot those mid to long range shots. Sounds like they're willing to give up the outside shot to keep Davis from dominating the paint.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Curry. Check by Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot to stop the run. That's short off the rim.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And he drives in, and that one is stuffed right through.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. It was only, let's do this.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Check by Davis. Vanderbilt with the block. Here's West. He's got 10. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers ending the quarter up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Davis. Then there's James. Then there's James.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Andrew Wiggins checked in for the Warriors. Williams comes in for Moody.
Andrew Wiggins. Williams.
There's a minute 26 left to play in the first half. Here's West. 12 points for him. And again, it's the Lakers. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
14 feet away, and he gets it to go off the front iron. West has got 8 points in the quarter.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Such a wide open look.
Oh my, sinking yet another mid-range jumper.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for Podziemski. Warriors trail by 20. Outside Curry. Back to Williams. James brings the double team. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And the basket by West.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
And it's the Lakers on the break. Good if it goes. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Come check it out, Los Angeles. They don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road. Kind of like Kenny storming into the kitchen.
And moving on now to that first half. Tough sledding so far for the Warriors.
They were careless, lots of turnovers. It's tough to win playing like that. I think I can hear Coach in the locker room right now, volume set to 10.
I'm sure he's giving them an earful and then some.
Turn it down, Ernie, turn it down.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Aging in the league can be a difficult process, Richard, but that's something you did very well.
Wow, a compliment. Thank you, B.A. Look, I knew I had to adapt or I would have been out of the league sooner than I wanted to. You have to be able to adapt or die. That's what this league is about.
They've got Williams. He's out there with Stephen Curry. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Andrew Wiggins. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Jackson-Davis misses. But Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. They need this. Curry's shot is off.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum. And it's just so beautiful. The timing of that play is exceptional. Davis just gets there right on time and puts it in.
And the Warriors miss again. And he's all alone. Here's West. Got it up. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And so it's Los Angeles destroying the competition as they end the quarter with a colossal 40-point lead. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. More 2K action in just a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. James is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's James. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
The three is up. From the wing, again the Lakers score. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Lakers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. To the wing on the left. Jackson Davis with it. Now Vanderbilt defending. Here's Williams. Blocked! And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And the Warriors with possession here. And here's Curry for three. Davis with a rebound. Here's West. He's covered by... Oh!
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just...
Yet another steal from him.
And I can't believe what he's doing on defense. I mean, just racking up steals.
He just tied for the fourth most steals in a game ever.
They really came in with the right mindset today.
He swipes the ball away again.
Yeah, he's been an absolute thief on the floor tonight, robbing them blind.
And by the way, that swipe puts him tied for second all time for most steals in a game. What a defensive effort for him. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.